Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of that Island God Talk podcast, man, with your favorite co-hosts, J.U. and Kingmeechyyy in the building, man. How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing great. I cannot complain, bro. Cannot complain. How about yourself?
Doing great, man. Doing great, blessed, feeling good, grateful, gratitude coming out my pores, man.
I'm telling you, bro. It's not sweat. It's gratitude.
It is hot as fuck. I don't know where y'all live at, but VA right now, man, it's hot as fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you. But that still is an excuse. I know my nigga J.U., he be getting in runs when it was hot outside. I've been getting in runs when it's hot outside. Like, still, everything is still in motion, bro.
Yeah, man. You can't let nothing physical stop what you got going on, man. Like, you can't, especially with some weather, man. Don't let the weather be an obstacle for you.
I'm telling you, I feel like it's only a time to get better. Because for real, it's ready to get cold. And I don't know about you. I'd rather run in the heat than the cold. But that's another problem future me got to deal with.
Yes, sir, man. But let's get into this thing, man. This for all the shade room warriors right here. You know what I'm saying? We might make a couple of them mad, but it's okay, man. So, a few days ago, we see a video, not much context to it. A girl in the hospital. She's coming at black men because she got hit with a brick. She claims the dude asked for her number and she didn't give it to him. He hit her with a brick and there was other black men. Mind you, we come to find out all these people are immigrants. Even her herself, she's an immigrant. They're all immigrants. And it started up a whole conversation about do black men protect black women and all these things because this one girl got hit with a brick.
That is crazy. So that's all the information we know. So we're going to take it like this. This is all the information.
That's all we knew at first. Come to find out, after that, there's videos dropping of her just smacking men for no reason. You see her saying that women are the providers, the real providers and protectors, but she looking for men to protect her, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and there also was a video from a guy that was there that I did see, and he was saying, he's also an immigrant, and he was saying like, yo, this girl, she's known for antagonizing people and things like that. But we're going to start off with her getting hit with a brick by a dude after asking for her number.
And we're going to take it from there then. All right. Do I feel like a dude should ever hit a woman with a brick? No. Let me just get that out the way. No, I do not feel like he should do that.
I don't feel like anybody should put their hands on anybody. We just leave it at that. You feel me?
I'm telling you. So, yes, he was wrong. He shouldn't have never hit her with a brick. But at the same time, I feel like random people just don't get hit with bricks, bro.
Yeah, it's not for no reason. That's why I feel like it's, even with all the information we've seen, I feel like it's things left out. Context is definitely missing. Yes, she shouldn't have got hit with the brick, but at the same time, women have to be proactive. You can't be out here saying you don't need a man, but then you want a man to do something when something happened to you. And then you can't be, I don't feel like women should be outside alone without a man past a certain time anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. You know what I'm saying? For me, the women that's around me, that's the advice I would give you. You know, niggas is crazy out here. You're outside. The place she was at, it looked like she was between buildings in the alley somewhere, walking by herself, thinking shit sweet and the world just cool. Like, nah, if you walking by yourself, you're in Texas for one. You should be legally strapped, you know what I'm saying? For one, woman, man, anybody, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be going to nightclubs and doing all these things in these places, especially if you already known for antagonizing people. Yeah, you gotta be proactive, because if you out here just slapping dudes for no reason, karma, man, it's gonna come back to you. So you need to be proactive and protect yourself. Don't have a black man with you. Don't wait for a black man to do something. These random niggas on the sideline, they don't know if the nigga that hit you with a brick got a gun or what. You just want them to jump in.
I'm telling you. And I'm glad you said that, because that's the quickest, easy way for a nigga to get smoked about that shit, bro. Like, not knowing the whole story of some stuff and trying to defend a woman. Think about how many men have died. Black men have died from doing that, bro.
What, man? After that, I was seeing so many stories. Ben was giving examples of how they've seen a girl and a guy getting into it. They don't know nothing. They don't know what's going on, but they putting on a cape trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, and then they end up getting shot in the process, dying or damn near dying, and one dude got paralyzed over this shit. And then come to find out, when the police finally get there, the woman, she copping pleas for the dude that was hitting her. She's like, oh yeah, this guy just came up and started being the aggressor towards my boyfriend, so my boyfriend shot him. Whole time he was trying to defend that same woman that's now against him.
I'm telling you, bro. So with situations like that, I stay out of it unless it has to directly involve me. And she said in the video, like, why isn't the black men protecting her, bro? As a black man, you better protect yourself, my nigga.
Protect yourself and protect the people you're with. That's what it's about. Like, not, oh no, this random girl over here. No, protect your sisters, protect your mother, protect your wife, protect your people. Now I'm saying, as a black man, because yeah, maybe back in the day it was guys were more willing to take those risks and stuff like that, but nowadays, bro, you can't do it. You can't do it because you don't know. You need to know more, because like these modern women nowadays, they are creating situations and they thinking that they don't need a man until they really need one.
I'm telling you. But I feel like that's more so the bottom line. Protect those around you, protect yourself, because you don't know what the story is, my nigga. She could have literally been hitting him, like beating the hell out of him. She could have literally, she might have a gun on him. Like, it's so many situations and scenarios, and then you just gonna put yourself in the middle of that. That's not smart at all.
It's not smart at all. If you're trying to really survive and live long, you're not gonna be just trying to save any random whore on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if you wanna drop a tip, call the police and all that, that's on you. That's if you really want to do that. Go call the police, like, yo, this dude throwing bricks at bitches out here, like, and leave and let the police show up and do their thing, then that's cool. But hopping in the middle of that, any of those dudes that could have ended up dead that day, and at the same time, the woman would have said, well, I ain't telling him to do that.
I'm telling you.
I ain't telling him to jump in. Look at him. He got shot.
Dumbass. She's gonna be laughing at you.
Exactly, man. That's why, like, nowadays, man, we gotta protect our people, the people we come with, the people we bring places. Not like, cause to me, if I bring a girl anywhere, I'm gonna make sure she get home safe. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even like if it's like my nigga that's being crazy and about to hit a girl with a brick, and that's a different situation, because I know that nigga, I came with him. His actions is a part of me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta grab his ass and like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Might have to punch him up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But if it's not my nigga, if I didn't come with him, even if I just know him, like say he the building maintenance man, I see him beating up on a girl, like I'm not with that nigga. I might know him, seen him, say what's up to him a few times, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck going on between him and that girl. In these situations, it's just better. You're going to live a lot longer not trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho.
I'm telling you, bro. But it really all comes down to those double standards, bro. Women love to say they don't need men, bro. I'm telling you, they love to say it. But in situations like that, who is she going to? A masculine man, like masculine. Wonder why she didn't say why didn't other women protect her. No, she said why didn't other men protect her.
Exactly. And if she was the type of woman to value men, to really value men, she would have either been with a man or not put herself in that position, and she would have had a guy in her life to guide her in the right direction, to know, like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes is crazy out here. Like, yeah, if you say no to a nigga, walk away, keep moving. Don't go wait for him to pick up a brick and he's standing in front of you with a brick and you like, oh, you're not gonna hit me with that. Then you get smacked with a brick and then, oh my God, why didn't I help me? What the fuck? And the whole time, the people there, they already said they known of that girl for being the type of woman to antagonize the people. So.
And because me personally, I see someone picking up a brick, I'm like, well, it is time for me to go. Mm-hmm. You gonna sit there like, so obviously, so I feel like with that just information, God damn, I feel like with that information we already know, it had to be something. Like, she probably did antagonize him, because I haven't seen no nigga ever, like, it got rejected and picked up a brick.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? We've heard these one-off stories of these things, and mind you, it's not just men. It's emotional men that have problems with rejection. I'm not gonna deny that. It's a lot of emotional men that have, but it's the same thing on the woman end. It might not be, oh, you pulled up on a dude. Most women, they don't approach men. The way women get rejected is when a dude leaves them and things like that. Then they more so vandalize the car or try to ruin his job or fuck up some shit for his life and shit like that. But yeah, I'm saying, like, any dude that's doing that shit, yeah, he deserves to be exterminated and all that shit. But at the same time, as men, as leaders, we got to make sure the women in our lives are smart and they are gonna be an asset and not a liability that's gonna put themselves in a situation where they around these type of guys and shit like that. Know what I'm saying? There's nothing good going on not much positive energy going on in the nightlife like that.
Not at all, bro. Because you see what happens. You get hit with bricks and shit. Like that shit. Like, hey, she shouldn't have. Like, at this point, like, you got to know who you out with. Like, and I feel like it goes against, like, how do you say no to guys too? Like, what are the odds she just said no thank you? Like, I got a man, or said something and just walked away.
Like, from what I've seen, I think the odds of that are very low, which isn't an excuse. Like, again, it's not an excuse for her to get hit with a brick, but at the same time, like, no, like,
you're not helping yourself.
Yeah, you're definitely not helping yourself. You know, niggas is crazy out here, especially the ones that's drunk and in the nightlife and all these things. And, like, yeah, I think the nigga need to be hung, like, cause I don't want him going out hitting other girls with bricks and shit like that. But yo, we gotta be proactive. We can't be reactive. Like, oh, he hit me with a brick. Now I want these group of guys to go crash out and get a assault by mob charge for killing this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the judge might take it easy on him, but you don't want to risk your freedom over fucking Judy Bloom on the fucking street and shit. Like, I seen some women talking about it, and they said, like, yeah, they wouldn't want their man just going helping this random girl over some shit that they could get killed for. You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of women you need to be around and be with, and those are the type of like morals and ethics that you need to instill into your daughters and things like that. To, like, yeah, you don't want your man crashing out over some nut shit, so don't put him in a position like that. There's going to be certain situations, like, yeah, if you're at the grocery store and a nigga smack your girl on the ass or some shit like that, yeah, now I say at that point you probably gonna want to defend your honor at that point, and I can do nothing but respect that. But that's your woman. That's not, oh, you're walking in the store down the aisle and you see a nigga smack a random girl on the ass and she start freaking out at him and shit like that. That's none of your business. I'm real. A big proponent of minding your business. Now, those dudes that was standing there watching, the only thing I say they did wrong was standing there. To me, I'm not even paying attention to what other niggas is doing with girls and shit like that. Like, I seen a dude get dissed and they getting loud and shit, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm not finna just be standing there, see what's gonna happen next type of nigga. That's just not the type of nigga I am. Like, I wouldn't even notice she got hit with the brick because I'm already down the block by the time it happened. Like,
I'm saying, bro, and I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like every guy needs to be a big advocate of mind your business. And I've told people, bro, I feel like everybody has, like, you with somebody and they just stop and stand that shit. Like, no, mind your business. I'm a lot to that's not our business. Let's go. Because now you're with me, so you're my business. But Betsy over there, she's not my business. Like, I really don't give a fuck. But I just feel like that's the important thing. But when it comes down to women do that same emotional shit, bro. Like breaking cars, breaking windows and shit. Granted, it doesn't matter what the guy did, but I just feel like people do take that shit a little bit too far. But that's going to bring us into our next topic because you hit on it too. Bro, destruction of property. Vandalizing shit, bro. That is a big no-no. Especially if you're a man. If you're a man and you vandalize another man's shit, like at this big grown age, you're crazy. Especially over a woman. Bro, I gotta tell this story, bro. Alright, so my brother, we all know, too tall. Shout out that guy. Bro, at the John house, leaves, comes back to his car. There's literally an axe in the hood of his car, like the rim, and you know it was an axe by the way it came out. Somebody literally put an axe through the hood of this man's car. Crazy story.
Yeah, that's OD. That's crazy. It had to like, was he doing somebody girl or some girl that a dude thought was his girl or something like that? Like,
we don't know. we don't know. We don't know.
I mean,
we don't know.
I'm about to say because I mean, I like it could have been a woman, but it being an axe, like a woman more so, they're not gonna swing no axe. They might get a baseball or something like that. But a nigga leaving the axe in your shit like that, he trying to leave a sign. That's like a nigga putting a dead fish on your doorstep or some shit like that. Like he want blood, like for real.
I'm telling you.
And my thing is, yeah, as far as like vandalizing people's stuff, men to women, woman to woman, man to woman, whatever. Like it's never good to take things out. One is you fuck with the wrong person, you're gonna get killed by it, or they're gonna you might get seen on camera and get arrested or whatever. It's just like, and it's just all emotional behavior. I feel like any disputes should be more so, especially man to man. If it should be handled diplomatically, and if anything can't be handled diplomatically, like just talking about it, then hey, you might, you know what I'm saying, put some gloves on or something. You know what I'm saying, I might have to scrap about it, but don't fuck up somebody's shit. You know what I'm saying, that's just, it's just feminine to me.
Feminine as fuck, bro. And speaking of, and I thought it was a man that did it, just me personally, because I'm thinking no woman has a hatchet. Like, I feel like if you're a woman and the first thing you grab is a hatchet, you're dangerous and you're very masculine to go in the hood of that bitch. You know, I feel like women is more so break out the window, slash
they hitting
the
the side of that shit. Yeah,
this nigga went to the hood of that bitch. Like, how you know that? Like, how you know? Like, you trying to fuck up the car for real?
Hey, and at the same time though, man, that's why you do your due diligence on what type of woman you're messing with, because you don't want women that's bringing that type of energy that's leaving niggas like, yeah, that nigga did some emotional shit, but that means she got bad judgment and the type of nigga she gonna fuck with sometimes, and that can get you fucked up just cause, like, hey, shit, that might have been her fucking baby daddy, that might have been her husband. You never know what it is, so you definitely need to get the whole facts when you fucking with these bitches, man.
I'm telling you, and that's what I was saying. I was saying it was probably her ex nigga seeing you there, because, bro, and we've seen it so many times, bro. Like, everybody say they done messing with their ex until that nigga show up one day when you're over the crib. Like, it's sad to say, but it's true. And as women, like, I feel like y'all gotta keep it a band. Like, don't get me wrong, I know sometimes dudes do be crazy. But, like, if a nigga life in danger, you might want to let that nigga know. Be like, yeah, to be honest, I just got out of a relationship. Like, be honest about it. Like, yeah, my ex, he might still do got a key to my house. He might still can get in this bitch.
And at the same time, though, you really can't expect a woman to be honest about too much before you. That's why we like purity in women, so we know it ain't that much before you. You know what I'm saying? Because if she does, like, they love playing that chameleon role. They want to be exactly what they feel like you want. And they're going to try to play that role, so they're not going to know. They're not going to want to let you know about the train that they got ran on them, or this dude and this dude, or this crazy ass nigga, or this gangsta ass nigga that they used to fuck with that still chasing after her and all these things. They're not going to want to really let you know about that. Women won't even really, like, you listen to a woman talk about her past, 9 times out of 10, oh, this nigga did this to me, this nigga did this to me. They not really gonna say they flaws and they faults in it, because they don't want to turn you off. So you do gotta understand, like, yeah, we can't just be fucking with these ran through Jones, or, like, you know what I'm saying, because it's a liability, because one, she gonna try to play that chameleon. Of course, if you a real nigga, over time, like, she ain't gonna be able to play that shit, but for so long. But during the time, those first couple link ups, you might not really know who she really is, you know what I'm saying? And that can be definitely a detriment to your success. So you have to, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Playing them away games, definitely dangerous, you know what I'm saying?
I like how you put that. But I feel like now we're giving the knowledge. See, now the knowledge is out here. Since you know the knowledge now, take it in mind. So next time you link it with a shawty, especially if you don't know her that well, think, am I protected? Like, do I got a gun? Do you got something? Like, do you got something? If shit absolutely goes left, have I vetted the joint? Like, where you mean they're at? Think about think about all these other possibilities that could happen, and then really just think about it. Is it worth it? Is like getting this coochie really worth everything you got to go through?
Especially like she has her own crib and she frequent the nightlife. 9 times out of 10, at least 5 to 10 niggas know where she live at. I'm saying like at least 5 to 10. So playing them away games can be dangerous. I ain't saying bring it to your crib because that can be just as dangerous too, depending on what type of girl she is. If she a hood chick, shit, she might get niggas to drop soon as you do something that make her mad or you kick her out because she did this or she said this. Now she on your top, but whole time, shit. Nah, I'm saying fucking with thotties, you might need to get the telly or something. Nah, I'm saying get a mutual location, get something that's like, cause you don't want to bring that to your shit and then go into her shit. That can be dangerous. Nah, I'm saying we all seen what happened in Trouble. He think he fucking with the shorty and this, that, and the third. Whole time she got a whole nigga. Next time, well, a whole nigga that, well, she said it wasn't his nigga, but he obviously came up in there shooting a nigga, so he believed that he was still her nigga.
Believed it in his core. Believed it in his core. And that's another thing, bro. Like, it's too many. I feel like it's best to really, and that's gonna bring us into our next topic about really you should only be having sex with girls like you feel love for. Like, maybe not in love, because you shouldn't be in love with no girl. Purpose. Mm-hmm. But like girls you actually feel love for, because I feel like that would take away all those other problems. Because like I feel like if you have love for this girl, you know her, you know who she is, you know, yeah, she might still be keeping secrets, but it's not gonna be a nigga pulling up at your house, bro. That kind of shit. I feel like most of the thotties, they're not worth it anyway. So I just feel like making sure you actually feel love for her and like experiencing it. And like I feel like it'll make the sex better too, because like now it's like it's more so of a mutual giving instead of you fucking a thought. One is already meaninless. Two, like it's no like attachment. Like there's really not an attachment. So it's like your post nut clarity is like you can leave. Like I'm telling you, like it's
the
just
thing about it is just fucking for lust. That's usually all right. I'm doing this for her, or I'm doing this for me. You're not really doing it for an us type of situation. Nice. And that's where one of you is going to be drained after that session, and you just wasting energy at that point, and you're also risking so many things. Shout out to Antoine Daniels, man. He really said like having sex, because having sex can possibly lead to kids, and having sex and possibly having kids with a woman is a bigger commitment than marriage, because you're really locked in. Saying like, yeah, marriage, yeah, this, that, and third. But if you're married and don't have kids, you can divorce a Joan and leave, never talk to her again. If you have kids with a woman, because you were having unprotected sex recklessly and you don't love this woman and y'all end up not wanting to be together, y'all still intertwined for life because of that child.
That was a good one too. It is more intimate, but we don't treat it like that.
We don't at all. We don't.
Like we treat it like the complete opposite. We think of marriages as this just so big deal, but like the kid, my nigga, that's so much bigger than marriage.
Yeah, definitely. It's way bigger, because it leads you to be truly locked in with that woman, and I think it makes you more territorial. You see all these dudes, they're so territorial over their baby mama. It's because we're hardwired to be territorial over women we have kids with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wonder why, boom, you fuck with a joint with kids, the baby daddy, he acting all crazy for the first few months. Like, yeah, after a while, he might lay off. But them first few months, like, yeah, he gonna be showing up. He gonna be doing mad shit. He gonna be saying stuff. He might be coming at you on the low, maybe trying to fight you and all this stuff. Because he laid his seed in that woman and he got a whole child with her, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's gonna feel some type of territorialness to her, which most guys, they don't even understand that shit, so it leads to like this emotional behavior. But if you understand it, like if you're already in that situation, best thing you can really do is understand like, yeah, I know I'm territorial, but if I'm not gonna fuck with this woman, if I'm not gonna provide and actually be with this woman, then I gotta deal with this shit. Like, yeah, like hopefully the only best thing you can hope for is she find a nigga that's like a simp, now saying, nigga that's really just gonna listen and take care of her and not lead her to have another baby daddy, and then she fucking with a third nigga, and then the middle nigga is acting crazy and shit, and you that like, damn, you seeing this shit, you seeing the same thing, like that you went through going on again. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that shit.
At all. Yeah, I feel like that's a fucking hell loop. That's damn near a hell loop. But kind of a side rant. Bro, lions, they can keep giving birth over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, but the female lion, like, leaves the pride when she has a baby. Like, when she has her babies, because they don't want, like, the rest of the pride to, like, kill the kids. Bro, but you know what will happen to those cubs? Like, if they just left them? Like, because she has to go hunt when she goes to hunt. Like, if any male lion sees those cubs, they gonna kill the fuck out of them. Like,
fuck yeah.
Like,
they not his?
I'm literally just to impregnate her again, like, just to have her so she can raise his kids.
Hell yeah, I was seeing that shit on the fucking Predators on Netflix.
My nigga,
you watch
that's
that
where
shit?
I seen that shit,
yeah.
bro.
I was
bro,
watching.
cheetah's gay.
They not gay, bro.
No,
they just real, like, intimate with their peoples. You feel me? Like, they live and die together. That's all that is, bro. Like, they got a true sense of brotherhood. That's what it is. Now I'm saying, because you talking about because they fucking cleaning each other off and licking each other's mouths and shit.
Nah. They was damn near running the train on the beach.
Oh, you talking about no? Because they was like, they can't, like, they said like the woman can't. She can't choose up. Like, if it's two of them and they brothers and they both pulled up on the joint, if she choose up, then it's gonna be static. And you know what I'm saying? Like nah, she gotta go with both of their ass. Like, and that's just how it works in their nature. That's just their nature. Humans, of course, we different, but if you look at it, it's certain tribes and stuff like that they used to, like, they'll all be fucking on the same pregnant woman and shit. I seen it with, like, certain Indian tribes and stuff like that. Certain indigenous tribes, they would do that, but it was because it was more women than men. So it would be multiple dudes doing the same joint, and it's like the kids, they growing up, they basically got multiple fathers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they got multiple fathers and multiple mothers because it's like that tribe mentality. And I'm saying, I don't think that's how my people and my ancestors and my nature, I'm saying, is to be, but it's because I live in a world with abundance of women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's abundance of women. Why the fuck would I share? It's just, if anything, it'll be the opposite way around. I just am at a point in my life where I couldn't deal with the emotions and the finances. You feel me? Like, you can't be having multiple wives if you don't got multiple wife money.
I'm telling you, bro. That's a good one. But and then you got to think the lion. He just roams around, just putting his seed and shit. Like, that shit. It was. Hey, if y'all haven't watched it, go watch it. Like, it really brings out something in you, bro. Like, damn, how these people live. Well, these animals. But it's the same thing with humans. Like, bro, we're animals too, bro. Somebody fucking your baby mama, you're gonna feel some type of way. So if you fucking somebody baby mama, no, they probably feel some type of way, and you might got somebody out there looking for you right now, bro.
And to be honest, I don't want to say it's low hanging fruit, but it's just better out there for you if you don't have a baby mama than to go out, especially if you're a young dude. Now, if you're older, you're in your 30s, 35, 40s. Most women around your age are gonna have children. But at the same time, if you're very successful, you can get younger women that don't have kids. And to me, it just creates a liability when you do, because especially if that other man's still alive. If the other man's still alive, then he has say on what goes on in your tribe, kind of, sort of. Especially if that woman lets that happen, and if that's his kid living in your household, then he got say on what goes on with that kid. He come pick up that kid on a weekend. That kid watching gangster movies, seeing his dad smoke weed and drink all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes back and brings that kid back around your kids, and now your kid's getting tainted because he like, hey yo, y'all trying to watch this movie I seen in my dad's house, or y'all trying to, hey, I got this little weed I stole from my dad. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And like, just liability, man.
I'm telling you, it's a big liability. And two, I feel like it's never that serious. Like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like there's some great women out there with kids, but I feel like to take one serious, especially if you don't have kids, I feel like that's kind of crazy, for the simple fact there's an abundance of women out here, man. There's an abundance. And I feel like most men, especially if you're under 25, bro, your brain not even developed. There's no way you should be taking care of a kid that's not yours, bro. If your brain's not developed, you better sit your ass in the crib, bro. and like really get your life together. Because I feel like you still a kid, like you still learning, like you wouldn't know how to be a dad.
Exactly, and to me, like yeah, there are a lot of shit fathers out there, and there are a lot of kids that need like I want every kid to have some sort of father figure and role and shit, but that shit don't gotta be you, my nigga. It don't gotta be you. And the thing about it is, if you do take on that role, like shit, I definitely respect you. But if that woman doesn't give you full authority, you're gonna have problems. You gotta have full authority. If it's on some, oh, you're not his dad shit, or if it's on some, the kid telling you like, oh, you're not my dad, and the mom not letting you discipline and all these things, or like put the child in his place and stuff like that, then it's just gonna be a problem. Or on the other end, like, of course, you're around a child, you're gonna develop a relationship. You're gonna love that kid, and then it's like, oh, the mom can take that away from you at a snap of a finger.
I'm telling you, and that shit will hurt, bro. That shit will real life hurt, and it will hurt the child too. That's another thing. Bringing your boyfriend or girlfriend around your kid is crazy. It's crazy, especially if you don't know how serious it is, bro. That shit affects kids, like, especially if they damn near grew up with them. Like you grew up with a kid for like fucking 7 years, and then all of a sudden you and their mom not dating. And technically, you're not obligated to the kid, bro. That can really mess up a kid's life. Now they gonna ask, "Where's Jake at? Where's Jake at?" Shit, Jake's gone, honey. Now it's Robert's turn. Yeah. And then after Robert, it's fucking Paul. The next thing you know, your daughter Hope. And on that topic, bro, you gotta think about it. If she already has one kid, she's fertile. That's one of the biggest rules I got for myself. Me personally, like, I do not mess with girls that are fertile. That just seems like a recipe for disaster, bro.
I think all young women are gonna. If anything, if she doesn't have kids, she's gonna be more fertile. If you look in Africa, like they don't really wear tops in certain tribes and places and shit. Like the women that don't have kids, their nipples point out more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a saying. It'd be like, oh yeah, your nipples are pointing, looking for a man. So actually, like she's gonna be more fertile if she doesn't have kids yet.
I feel you. But in my perspective, I'm just thinking, you already had one. What did I like? I feel like the odds are high you gonna have another one. And
if she's had one and only one, if that kid been there a couple years, she's probably gonna be a little bit safer than the ones that don't have kids. The only thing that's really gonna help you is birth control. Like that's the only thing, and even that shit not really fully effective.
It's not, but I feel like it is best to be on it if you not really trying to have, or be abstinent, bro. One or the other. But sexual discipline, this is what it really was, just really speaking about sexual discipline, having that discipline. So like, if you really love her, go for it. You know what I mean? But if you don't love that girl, bro, it's not even worth it. Not worth it at all.
Yeah, as far as sexual discipline, I think is what separates great men from weak men. If you can be sexually disciplined, a lot of times you will be disciplined in other areas of life, and that's what that's really about. If you are addicted to porn, addicted to masturbation, or just like overly hypersexual, a lot of times you're gonna be sloppy in other areas of your life. Your hygiene, how safe you are when it comes to sex, like you're gonna be taking a lot more risk, and we all for taking risk, but you're gonna be taking the wrong type of risk. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking on strange women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean by strange women. Fucking prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Like women that have sex for money on a regular basis, and you don't have that sexual discipline, it'll lead you down some crazy rabbit holes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, and then real life get addicted to that shit. There's niggas out there that's addicted to bitches, like real life addicted to bitches, like they can't get enough.
Mm-hmm. And it gets, in the greater that addiction grows, the less quality they care about. You know what I'm saying? They just going for anything.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you. And then we talked about this, like those dark desires, and it's always going to be something else. It's always going to be something else. Slippery slope to go down, if I don't say so myself. Very slippery slope, because like at that point, then I feel like you've probably fucked up on some shit. You end up fucking a nigga for real. That's just what it's gonna be. And bro, it was in a movie. Have you ever seen Atlanta?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You remember the scene where bro was in prison and he
Yeah.
was talking about that's a man?
Mm.
That's literally what it's gonna be. Like, you like nigga being no sexual discipline, being horny, probably fucked up. Y'all seen that shit?
I mean, yeah, it happens to a lot of men. Like Charleston White, shout out Charleston White, man. He was saying in a clip today, he said the man's biggest desires are to eat and to fuck, bro. You can't control those two, then you're gonna be fucked everywhere in life. Know what I'm saying, and it will lead you. And he was talking about Lil J. He was talking about in and out of jail his whole life, and people were like, "Oh my God, why is he in jail?" Know what I'm saying, blowing men's back outs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, like, why is he in jail doing that shit? But it's because no discipline. You know what I'm saying, a lot of these dudes, especially these overly gangster dudes, they don't have much self-control. They into a lot of drugs. They into a lot of, you know what I'm saying, things. They into a way of life of not having self-control. So of course they can't control what they eat, and they damn sure can't control what they fuck.
I'm telling you, they can't. Like, I don't know who it was. His first like time he had sex was in prison, bro.
Yeah, that was Fleece Johnson, the Booty Warrior.
Yeah, like, and I think about that, like, that shit is just crazy. Like, that shit is just crazy. I feel like, but this is why we work on this shit when we outside, like when we are free, like when everybody's free. This is the time to be working on your sexual discipline and shit now. So if you ever do get in a sticky situation, you don't gotta do no shit like that, bro. Mm-hmm. I promise you don't gotta do no shit like that.
As a man, you should definitely be able to go without sex, and the best way to do that is not, all right, yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and try not to think about it. And it's no, get some other habits, get ways to release that energy and use it in more positive fashions. It doesn't always have to be fucking sex. Learn how to move that energy throughout your body. If you just feel a fucking great urge to nut, it's because all that energy is packed in your fucking lower body and you're not really moving it around. Go do some fucking push-ups, work your upper body out, like do some squats, do some planks, do some exercises, do some work, do some good work, something that gives you that good dopamine hit after you accomplish something. Like write a fucking book, do some shit that's other than sex and masturbation and porn and all that.
Definitely. I feel like do something purposeful. That's what I be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I was horny the other day. I was like, damn, I got two options. I can release this nut, and I meant by fucking a bitch, but I said I wasn't on fucking bitches. So you want to know what I did? I was fucking trained that fucking, I was looking at train fucking videos at 1 o'clock in the morning going crazy. And I feel like it was a great way to move. It's literally just moving of the energy. I feel like that's a great example. I put my energy in the train. Now I'm going crazy. Like,
yeah, that's the best way to do it. And you got to think like, yeah, whether you had sex or fucking masturbated, it would have, boom, the energy's gone. It's nothing. Yeah, sure, you satisfied for a few minutes, but after that, you probably don't feel too good about yourself. Rather than using that energy to add to your skill sets and grow, like really have growth within yourself. And you know what I'm saying, and you put that work, like you put it to work, and later on, like all those times you chose to use that energy in a more purposeful fashion, it adds up.
I'm telling you, bro, every single trip. And I feel like another thing is, if you're not getting sex from women, I feel like you really shouldn't be masturbating either, bro. I just had that thought. But it's for the simple fact, I feel like the energy you're using to masturbate, you should work on yourself so you can get some bitches.
And the thing about it is, not masturbating, it's gonna put you in position to get more women. Because the only way it won't is if you just fucking staying in the house. But if you're going outside, doing things like going on runs, going to the gym, you're gonna be around places. And the thing about women, they can, like, the testosterone on you, that extra testosterone, them extra pheromones you're giving off, they can sense that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, maybe you won't be the best looking dude, but she don't even know why she wanna fuck with you, but she do. You know what I'm saying? You might just be sitting across from a joint, y'all Like maybe it could be a business setting, but you just notice you can feel her getting hot for you. You can feel that she's in heat. You see a little bit of sweat start going down her face and shit like that. You like, damn, like she really fucking with you, and you just having a regular conversation, but something is drawing her to you. You see her smile. She's starting to laugh at you. Ain't even really saying nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like if you know, and if you don't know, stop fucking beating your dick and get outside and you'll understand.
I'm telling you every single trip, bro. Cause I noticed that too. Like I feel like when you're masturbating, especially like hopefully y'all don't porn. We're not even discussing porn. Y'all know that shit is bad for you. We shouldn't have to tell y'all every fucking episode porn is bad. But even if you use just your imagination, you got to think about it. Like the time and energy you're putting into that, like you could be actually real life fucking that bitch.
And if you're fucking up your wiring too, whether it's porn or fucking your imagination, bro, like you're influencing that process of, oh, I'm horny, release, instead of, no, I'm horny, let me go ravish some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it, nothing. I'm trying to go crazy on some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit make you primal and let you just want to go crazy. Move all that energy throughout your body, and you know what I'm saying? First, you gotta go find a woman, so you need to get outside first. Do some activities, get some habits, join a fucking club or something. Anything that's gonna put you around women. Because you know what I'm saying? You know, most of the things we do, we keep it a stack here. We're gonna keep it a stack on Island God Talk, man. Most of the things we do as men is to get bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's to get bitches. That's not like, you know what I'm saying? And that's a survival instinct from our ancestors to where, like, yeah, we had to gather resources and make ourselves of value so we could get women and spread our seed and have more kids to keep our legacies and our bloodlines flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, every animal, every creature, every plant on this earth wants to reproduce. You got some shits reproduce by themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad we want to reproduce.
I'm telling you, bro. And some of them incels out there, I probably wish they could do that shit, bro. Reproduce by themselves, but you can't.
They would. If they could, they would, but you can't. So you gotta work on yourself, make yourself of value. And how you gonna do that? First, boom, work on your body. You know what I'm saying? Work on your skills, add value, increase your earning income, because that's how we gather resources nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up out that fucking gaming chair. I know a lot of y'all gonna be on fucking 2K all weekend sitting in that fucking chair. You're not doing nothing for yourself. Now, you them dudes that's making them $200,000 checks, winning them tournaments and all that shit, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But still, get the fuck up out that chair too, though.
I'm telling you, either way, you gotta get the fuck up out that chair. For the simple fact, that chair, that's a 2K player, bro. That's not you. Like, that's not the real you. And that's all I was seeing. 2K this, 2K that, 2K this. Bro, y'all better be getting some money for 2K, because all I'm seeing now is people buying VC. Like, niggas buying VC to get a fucking 99 overall in the first fucking day.
Bro, I kept saying that shit so much, I almost was thinking about, like, damn, maybe I just behind and not play it. But I'm like, bro, I'm not buying that shit, not playing that shit. I keep the mindset of, shit, maybe they'll catch me in December, January. But right now, I'm focused on my grind. I'm trying to run laps on these niggas. But all these niggas playing the game, sitting in the chair, I'm gonna be hitting laps on their ass.
I'm telling you, every single trip. And that could be you too. That could be you out there for real. You just gotta work. Because I feel like right now it's the perfect time. Everybody's chilling, laid back with their girl, cooling. You out here working, bro. What?
And think about it, bro. The bitches is not on some of them on 2K, but not the best looking ones. Most of the bitches, they're gonna be outside. They're gonna be outside, and guess what? You got less competition, cause hey, the gym and most niggas, some niggas ain't going to the gym right now. Some niggas ain't going to the grocery store right now. They said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna Uber Eats. I'm gonna do this. I gotta stay here and play this game. I gotta get to level 40 and 40 fucking season, and oh my god, I gotta get up the ranks and oh my god, my favorite YouTuber's doing this. He got this fucking dribble move. Oh, you just so excited about playing that shit whole time. Niggas like me, and be outside fucking the girl that you could have been fucking.
Every single trip. And it's not even gonna be funny. It is really not. It's funny now, but like when you really see a nigga fucking the bitch you could have been fucking, that shit is gonna hurt your heart, bro.
yeah.
that shit's gonna hurt your heart so bad. And that's the thing. Like, you gotta kind of ask yourself. Think about it from a girl's perspective. Like, would you want your man just playing 2K all day? Like, even if he went to work and did his due diligence, she still don't like that shit, bro. Bitches do not like the game, bro. I'm telling you, they do not like that shit.
Yeah, and it's like, if you got results, like, yeah, you getting real live streaming checks and shit like that, yeah, they'll put up with it, especially if you don't have, like, that's your main income. But if you got a 9 to 5, then you get off, you can play the game because that's how I relax. Bro, she's not going for that, bro. And one, you're not really relaxing. You're using hella brain points and energy just playing that shit because it's like that. The game goes fast. Like, you can't relax and play 2K. Like, I hear niggas get so fucking mad when they lose. Know what I'm saying? Niggas get off for the night after taking a few losses and shit like that. That's how you can tell it's doing something to you. Because your subconscious can't understand the difference between a win in real life and a win in the game, or a lose in real life and a loss in the game. So if you taking, like, shit, maybe you win fucking, your win percentage fucking 75. Know what I'm saying? You winning 75%, but you losing 25% of the time, and you're doing that day after day after day after day. Your subconscious feel like you a fucking loser, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, because niggas take that shit seriously. Like, you can't, like, I'm telling you, like, I still know, even when I used to play it back in the day, I take that shit serious as fuck. Like, to the point, like, you do some dumb shit, you might get cussed out about that shit, for real, for real.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how it be. I would say I never really took it that extreme, but I've always, like, I don't know, I just never was like, I'm just happy to be playing this shit with my niggas. That's how I was. But it's like, we always would end up getting off at the end of the night. If we took a couple losses and shit, niggas start getting mad and all these things. I'm just like, bro, like, but that's because I already was thinking of it as like, bro, this shit not that serious type shit. But most people, they can't have that discernment to where, like, they don't really give a fuck. I'm more concerned about my performance. Like, if I had a bad game, that's when I would be getting mad. But I'm not trying to quit the rec game just because we down by 30 in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, most niggas, they, nah, bro, fuck it, bro. Come on, bro. We out here.
Restart that bitch.
Yeah. And it's like, that's how you can tell how serious people take it, though.
I'm telling you, taking it way too serious. And I feel like you got to think about who you're playing with. Most of the time you playing the game, it's only fun when you're with your friends, bro. Think about it. Your whole friend group not doing shit. Especially if nobody's streaming. That's the whole friend group is fucked. Like,
bro, randoms, bro. No, bro. You can't hop in the fucking wreck with randoms because all it's going to be is the fucking point guard ball hogging like a motherfucker, jacking that bitch up. That's the type of shit that make me mad. It's like, bro, why am I even playing? And another thing I don't like either on that shit is when you playing threes and you got two niggas sitting in the court and they just letting the one nigga cook the whole fucking game. It's like, bro, how are you having fun just sitting in the corner? Like, I understand basketball now. Like, yeah, I was sitting in the corner if, know what I'm saying, that's my role. But at the same time, I'm expecting to touch the ball. Like,
exactly, bro. People just be wanting to win. They be wanting that win percentage, bro. That's what
I can't do that shit, bro. I gotta, like, I'm not playing 2K to be a fucking role player. I'm sorry, bro.
And that's what it is. You're literally a role player on 2K. You're going to be a role player your whole life.
Yes, sir. You're going to be a role player. You're going to be getting somebody else rich. You're going to be...
I'm telling you, bro.
You at least try to be the main character you on that bitch. Now,
at least.
Unless you in the two... Like, I can see you in the 2K league and you trying to win some money. Like, yeah, go ahead. Play your role. Sit fucking corner or play your fucking lockdown. Like, nah, I'm saying, go crazy. But even then, you playing a lock, you still... can get involved, know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. But back to the thing, and I feel like no girl really likes that shit, bro. Unless she's a gamer herself, no girl wants to see you playing the game, bro. Like, that's just how
playing build a nigga.
Literally. Playing build a nigga is crazy. But that's literally what it is. You're playing build a nigga and the nigga's not you. And like, you gotta think, like, when okay, put yourself in your girl's shoes for a minute. Wouldn't you rather be, like, if you was a bitch, somewhere, like, on vacation or enjoying a nice dinner or some shit, bro? No, pause. If I was, that's literally what I would rather do. I wouldn't be sitting here want to watch my man play a fucking video game. Mm-hmm. A video game that she knows nothing about. Just knows that bitch costs $100 every fucking year.
Exactly. And that you trying to get her to pay for it. And
asking her to buy you VC, bro.
And you're not getting no real life rewards from that shit. Now I can see, like, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta have the right, even if you're a streamer, you gotta have the right type of girl that understands the sacrifice. Like, yeah, man, I gotta be on this bitch 3, 4, 5 hours a night. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can keep my audience going. But eventually we're gonna be in Bora Bora and I won't have the fucking system with me, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm getting real life rewards from it. If you're not getting no real life rewards, you're getting, if anything, like your real life experience points, you're losing them and shit because you're starting to get a little fat, you're getting a little gut because you've been sitting in the chair all fucking day. Like, she gonna either start fucking another nigga or end up leaving.
I feel like that be the shit that be really be happening to these gamers for real. Like, they be getting they bitches fucked, bro. Because you gotta think, when you on the game, you're not even giving a fuck where your girl at for real. Like, she could be in fucking Mexico. You won't even know. You too busy worried about the fucking 2K game.
You don't know what the fuck she doing. And if you have a girl that doesn't have nothing to do, it's even worse. Because that means she just on social media. She seeing niggas in the gym on that bitch. She... Goddamn, niggas got her and they close friends and shit. They doing all types of shit. They going on trips, driving Lambos. Niggas in Dubai, and then she look at you. This nigga just in front of the TV,
screaming and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Pass the fucking ball, bro.
It's more to life, bro.
I'm telling you, and they getting money, bro. I was talking about this to my friend the other day. Women are attracted to status, bro. That is one thing we know for sure. Women are attracted to.
Yes, sir.
So that's something we should all be trying to get as men. Especially you want to be that high value man, that man or that alpha lion that has all this fucking land to protect. He can just go fuck any lioness he wants to. As soon as he come in the crib, he got a free meal. Mm-hmm. That's what we should be aiming for. And the fact that some people aren't, you're making it easier for everybody else. 2, I'm telling you, your girl gonna look at you and she gonna choose up, bro.
Yes, sir. She definitely gonna choose up, or it's just not gonna last. And if you do value her, you're gonna want to do more. And you value her, you value your tribe, you value your legacy. Like, you're gonna want to do more than just sit down and play the game with your spare time, bro. Your spare time, you need to be working on your business, bro. Like, if the game is not your business, you have no plans on making money from that game, like serious plans, because there's a lot of dudes like, oh, I'm a stream. Like, bro, you're not gonna stream, bro. You're not gonna stream, bro. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it consistently, bro. You gotta do that shit every day. I think like even on Twitch, it's like requirements like to be able to get monetized. You gotta, to become like an affiliate and all that, you gotta be on that bitch, know what I'm saying? You gotta stream, you gotta get your followers up and all these things, and that's gonna take time. You gotta put that work in. If you're not finna, like, literally from the time you fucking plug that bitch in, if you're not finna start streaming right there, then you fucking up already.
I'm telling you, bro. But we already knew that. And I feel like the people that say they're gonna stream, they know they're not gonna fucking stream. Or they might start and just fall off, or just play the game and not stream. That's why I be like, bro, it's not about the fact that it's more so about the fact that it's a fucking video game, my nigga. Like, it's literally a fucking video game. Like, you gotta grow up. At some point, you kind of gotta grow up and say, I gotta get some motion. I gotta get some motion.
You gotta get some real life motion. Take 2 years off. Come back to 2K26 if you want to play after you done made a couple $100,000 and you got the spare time to fuck around, you know what I'm saying, and you got enough respect like in the world, and you got your woman in a position where she got something to do that she don't even know when you play the game type shit, because you don't really play it that much, and when you don't really play it that much, and she got stuff to do while you are playing it, so it's like, it's not really a big deal. Everything's taken care of. You always handling your business. You not playing a game all night till fucking 3 a.m. Then you got to get up at 9 to go to the shitty ass job.
I'm telling you, bro. And that shit get annoying, bro. I know that shit gets annoying, bro. For the simple fact, like, your girl nagging to get off the game. I used to go through this shit, my nigga. My girl used to blow me. This is way back, by the way. Like, way undeveloped brain. Bro, she used to blow me. Like, I'm playing the game with my nigga. She was trying to go to sleep. I'm like, bruh, I'm chilling. But you know, I gotta think. I'm kind of yelling too. I'm kind of yelling. And it just be these constant arguments over a fucking video game. Granted, now, if looking at it at the mind I have now, I would think about it. Why do you think she's yelling so much, bro? Why do you think she's yelling at you? Is it really because of the game? Or she's just trying to tell you, hey, you need to be doing something other than playing the fucking game right now? Like, you need to be doing something better with your time. AI getting some fucking motion.
Exactly. And it's like, as a younger dude, it's not really much of a problem, but you're building a habit and a foundation for later on, bro. Like, that's what it really is. It's like, all right, he doing this now. Like, how long is he gonna be doing this? It's an every year thing. 2K come out, he get on that bed. She's on every night, but he got a job that he gotta go to that he doesn't. He complain about the job, but then come home and this what the fuck he do. Like, that's how she looking at it. Like, and even if it is just, oh, she want more time, like, a woman will be able to deal with it. Like, say you was really working on your business during that time, she would be a little bit more understanding. Of course, a woman's gonna want time regardless. She could, like, but it just depends on what you're doing. If she's able to still want time but respect what's going on with it.
I'm telling you, bro. Women, that's the big thing with video games. Women don't respect them. Like, even gamers that's making a lot of money on this shit, bro. A lot of women don't respect you, bro.
Fuck nah. Unless you gotta be literally giving that shit to them. You gotta be giving them that money.
Shit.
If you're giving it to them and really doing everything, and then go back to like while she's sleeping, that'd be a whole different conversation. If you was extremely successful, you got this big ass crib, and you're playing the game down in your man cave, bro.
Exactly.
It'd be a whole different thing. Like, she won't even know what the fuck you doing. Like, he just down in his man cave. I know he plays the game down there sometimes. I know his office down there, so he could be working, might be watching fucking sports or some shit, but I can't hear it, so you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's not going to be a problem. But I feel like when it really does become a problem, it's just because, like, you know, she's going to want that time anyway. You said that. She's going to want that time, but what are you doing? Like, she just feels like she's more important than the video game, which she is, ultimately, especially if you loved her. Like, I mean, granted, unless video game's your purpose. Like, but video game, that's just something you just do.
If you think that shit's your purpose, then you got like fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie. You think that shit's your purpose? Even like, to me, even getting money from it, that's more of a hustle than a purpose. Like, it might be your purpose later. Like, that might be how you escape the rat race and all that shit. But it's not gonna be that core purpose.
That'd be crazy if it was. I was gonna say God pulled a trick on you if that was just your core purpose, just the game, just the game.
The game to build a character, grind, and the thing about it, you gotta grind. Like, yeah, you can spend money up to a certain point, but you're gonna have to put them time and them hours in on that motherfucker, and make it harder every year. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, and that's what had me so fucked up about this shit too. All I'm seeing is people buying VC, getting 99 overalls on day one. Because, like, you can buy, I'm pretty sure.
You can buy it up to 99 now?
I swear I seen a nigga with a 99.
That's
like,
crazy.
They was like, you can buy, like, the attributes, too. So, like, you know, at first you had to work. No, you can buy them bitches now.
Hey, man.
And I feel like, my nigga, you know what? They literally took the fun out the game. I feel like grinding was some of the work, like, funnest parts, for real. Yeah, it might suck sometimes because you're doing it. But, like, you grinded, like, you feel that. Just like you grinded in real life, you get the same feeling like, damn, I grinded for this. Y'all not even grinding no more. Y'all just getting shit handed to you. And you try to apply that to your real life, see what happens. I bet you you're not gonna get shit, my nigga.
Hell nah, man. You gonna, like, real life, you really gotta work for this shit, man.
Every single day, bro. And that's all we do on this podcast. Work every single day. But that is the end of today's episode, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Alan God Talk Podcast, man. Y'all already know we here, man. Shout out to all the viewers, man. Shout out to everybody playing. Like, nah, I'm saying, we already know, man. That shit, did that shit drop yet? That 2K shit?
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, that shit already dropped. I'm saying, You bought it, but just understand, bro, what you doing with your time, bro. Just understand that, and understand that you could be doing better. And if you don't want to even think about that shit, don't think about that shit, man. You just leaving most space for niggas like me. And I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you too, brother. As always, love y'all. We out.
Love.